Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cafe. I'm Allison Godlove.
And I'm Clarence Reynolds. It's great to be back with you to share all of the fun and exciting events happening this week.
Let's start off first with Amy Sweezy. She is at the Orlando Science Center. Hi, Amy.
All right, I am inside the Orlando Science Center, inside Kidstown, and inside the Isaacs Family Climb Time. It is so exciting because this is a really fun exhibit that they have for the kids. And this is my friend Aubrey Coates. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Amy. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes, tell me a little bit about this exhibit. This is Climb Time. This is a play to learn place for kids up to 7 years old.
Yes, this is Kidstown is great for kids 0 to 7, and Climb Time is a great area for those who are a little bit older, maybe between the 3 and up age, where they can start using and defining those fine motor skills. You can climb around. There are lots of little fun games and activities, a scavenger hunt, all within just our climbing area. And that's not even the rest of Kidstown.
There's so many other things too, right? Tell me about that.
There are a lot of things to do. We have our classic Orange Grove, an iconic aspect of the Science Center. A lot of our guests have grown up with that, and that has continued to grow with our visitors over time. We also have some incredibly fun areas for even our littlest learners. Our 0 to 2-year-olds can start working on some of those moving skills, getting to touch, see, and experience everything, as well as our Explore Zone, which gives all our little learners that very introduction into physics, into touch to learn, hands-on science, really getting to see science in motion.
Okay, and I should mention, it's kind of noisy, if anybody at home can tell, but that's for a really good reason, right?
It is. Just like our visitors, the Science Center is always growing. So we are under construction in our new Life exhibit, which is going to be a wonderful exhibit featuring some new animal ambassadors.
And that opens in the fall of 2023.
It opens in late 2023, so mark your calendars.
Okay, awesome. And one other thing I want to ask you before we leave Climb Time, is this a place where parents can just drop off their kids, or this is meant to be them together?
This is definitely a learning together experience. There's a lot going on. We always encourage our visitors to interact with their family, even make new friends, but it's definitely a great opportunity for little learners to be working on some of these skills alongside with their parents, getting to start working together, which is a very important aspect of STEM to begin with.
All right, and the last place I want to visit is my favorite that has to do with the water. So can you show me that next?
Yes, absolutely. You're gonna love it.
All right, I am literally inside the Drip Drop Splash. Aubrey, tell me about this exhibit.
This is one of our most popular exhibits. It's so fun, it's so hands-on, and it gives all of our little ones 0 to 7
here it comes.
multiple different ways to start to really understand science, get very hands-on with water patterns, cause and effect, and just a lot of good, clean fun.
And you know kids love splashing around and getting all wet, right?
Absolutely.
This is fun. All right, so this is just one of many things that you can do while you are at the Orlando Science Center. Kidstown is so much fun for kids and adults alike. You can take a little break while your kids play and have fun. Be sure to join us down here at the Orlando Science Center every day but Wednesday during the school year.
Good thing it's summer and you can go there and take the kids there and the family there. There's so much going on that you can just make sure you get all your summer activities out of the way.
Yeah. Orange County Utilities is hosting efficient irrigation classes for Smart Irrigation Month on July 26. And during this session, you'll learn how to adjust an irrigation timer and make your system more efficient by using a rain sensor and drip and micro irrigation. The goal of the class is to help you irrigate more efficiently, which will save you money and resources. You do need to pre-register, and each attendee will get a complimentary rain gauge. The event is at 5:30 at the Orange County Public Library, Alafaya branch, and there is no charge for this class.
There is a free family workshop at Art and History Museums of Maitland on July 26th. You can create recycled bird mobiles from 10 until noon. Be sure to bring a lunch too, because after the workshop, you can enjoy a picnic at Quinn Strong Park. The free summer family workshops fill up very quickly, so reserve a spot for your family today at artandhistory.org.
Orlando Contemporary Chamber Orchestra's first concert of 2023 is titled Homages. It includes 2 new works by local composers and is conducted by Maestro Todd Craven. The show takes place at Harriet's Orlando Ballet Center on July 29th. It begins at 7 with doors opening at 6:30. You can get your tickets at occcomusic.com/concerts.
Join the Blue Bamboo Center for the Arts for an evening of jazz featuring the Jeff Rupert Quartet. The group plays many of Jeff's original compositions with some classics as well. The group consists of Jeff Rupert on saxophone, Marty Morell on drums, Ben Kramer on bass, and Richard Drexler on piano. Jeff is a Yamaha performing artist, record producer, recording artist, freelance tenor saxophonist, full-time professor, and director of jazz studies at UCF. You can get tickets for the show on July 29th online or at the door. Gabe Pricer with Opera Orlando is joining us now. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Hey, everybody. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you and to have you here. So, chances are people have been to Opera Orlando.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yes, but let's say they haven't. Talk to
Right.
me about just how wonderful it is and why people should make this season part of their schedule.
So many reasons. I think the number one reason is our relatively new venue, Steinmetz Hall. I know it's been open for a year and a half now, but it is a game changer. It has been a game changer for the opera. And it's acoustic hall. It's a real opera house built for opera. You hear the voices perfectly without microphones, without amplification. You hear the orchestra, every instrument in the orchestra, you hear it perfectly. So you get to listen to these Puccini masterpieces like Tosca that we have coming up in the way they're supposed to be heard. Not to mention, it's just a beautiful venue aesthetically, too. Right in the heart of downtown, we really have a crown jewel to all be proud of in our community here in Orlando.
Yeah, so special that we have that
Absolutely.
here in Orlando. So let's talk about the upcoming season, starting with the fact that you can get a subscription. Talk to me about what that is.
We got a great subscription package this month, all the way up till July 5th. You get early bird discount pricing. Everyone loves a deal. So you can save up to $65, which is the same as buying one ticket to a production if you purchase your subscription right now. And subscriptions start at only $75. So you're getting 3 shows at Steinmetz Hall, this world-class venue that we just talked about, all for $75.
That's great.
What a deal.
Yeah.
And to make the deal even sweeter, because we're all about that, we added on a show back in the Pew Theater, which is the smaller venue there at Dr. Phillips Center. Great little theater, though, very intimate, 300 seats. And you get 10% off to that show as well if you subscribe. So you really could get 4 shows, all for the price of about $150, which is a great deal.
Yeah.
So our main stage series, we have some real box office hits,
Okay.
some headliners. Tosca, as I mentioned, by Puccini. Frida, about the Mexican artist Frida Kahlo. It's a biopic of her life story. A relatively new opera. It's the Orlando premiere of that work, and it'll feature Mexican-American soprano Cecilia Violeta Lopez, whose name's very fun to say.
You did a very good job with it as well.
I've been practicing, gracias. She will play the title role of Frida, so it's really cool to have a Mexican artist playing a Mexican artist.
Yeah.
And then our final show on the main stage is Lucia di Lammermoor. If you ever saw Fifth Element, I'm sure people out there are like, oh yeah, Fifth Element. There's that opera scene where the alien sings opera, and that is from Lucia di Lammermoor. So if you're like, I don't know any opera, but you've seen Fifth Element, you do know opera. Come to
Okay.
find out, you're like, what alien was? Go back and watch Fifth Element.
Okay.
And so Lucia is about a bridezilla, the original bridezilla. She kind of goes crazy on her wedding day, maybe kills a few people, including her husband. But it's really cool. It's based on the Sir Walter Scott Gothic novel. And so our artistic director, my brother, Grant, came up with, why don't we set it Game of Thrones style and put it in Westeros, the White Wall, which is also very dark. So we encourage people to come in costume to that one.
Oh,
Your favorite
interesting.
Game of Thrones character, come see a Game of Thrones opera. So that should be fun.
Very cool. Very unique
Yeah.
experience when you're going to get to go to Opera Orlando.
Oh, we mix it up.
Yeah.
We like to do the traditional works, but maybe in a different way, an unexpected way, and then also presenting new works like Frida, which has never been done in Orlando, but about an iconic personality. I mean, who
Yeah.
doesn't love Frida Kahlo and what she represents? And then the add-on production is something I didn't even know about. It's this work by Philip Glass. Philip Glass is known for Einstein on the Beach. He's more of a minimalist composer, but he wrote a piece called The Juniper Tree, based on the Grimm's fairy tale. And of course, we know all the Grimm's fairy tale, but Disney never set the juniper tree, so no one knows it, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit lesser known, but it'll be a great opportunity to feature our youth company, who we're very proud of. They'll be in that production, and we'll have original puppetry created by Micheli Puppets, a local puppetry troupe here.
Very cool. So
Yeah.
many unique things coming up this season.
Something for everybody.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that. That's
Opera
wonderful.
for all for art.
Wonderful. Now, for people, if they want to check out the schedule, they want to get involved somehow, they want to learn more about the youth program you're talking about, where do they go? How do they figure it out?
Best place to go is not my house, surprisingly. Go to operaorlando.org or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're even going to get on TikTok. Watch out,
Wow.
world. Opera on TikTok. That sounds kind of dangerous.
It sounds kind of fascinating and would be very good. Let's be honest, that's where it belongs.
That's where it belongs. Exactly.
Yeah.
All those 30-second challenges. I'll have to work on those. But yeah, operaorlando.org. And season tickets are on sale. Like I said, if you act now before July 5th, you get the early bird discount. But I'm happy you also mentioned if people want to learn more about our youth company. So we actually have auditions for our youth company in August. And that's ages 8 through 18. They will be performing with professionals from across the world with the orchestra at Steinmetz Hall. They get to perform in Tosca and in Frida and in the Juniper Tree. They also perform in Home for the Holidays with the Orlando Philharmonic.
What?
Our partners.
What an experience that must be to be part of that.
It's a real training program for young professionals.
Yeah.
You know, and even if they don't pursue opera down the road, they learn discipline, they learn teamwork, they learn collaboration. So it's a great life skill opportunity for them.
Yeah, well, it sounds wonderful. We're looking forward to the upcoming season. Gabe, thank you so much for coming by.
Awesome. I know Clarence is coming. I hope you come
I'll be
too.
there.
All right. See you at the opera, everybody.
See you there. Thank you.
Dance Theater of Orlando presents Phenomenon on July 29th and 30th. You'll explore the phenomenon of peace and love and whether everything can be explained or if it just happens. Dance Theater of Orlando is supported by ME Dance, whose mission is to introduce innovative ideas through dance with the goal of enriching the arts community by providing an outlet to feature talent through entertainment. Phenomenon will feature all company members, apprentices, and trainees.
The Orlando Museum of Art is hosting weekly tours featuring different artists featured in the Florida Prize in Contemporary Art. Artists include Magnus Soderman, Amy Schissel, and Cara Despain. You can check out the calendar at omart.org to learn which artists will be discussed each week. You're also encouraged to pre-register for the week. The tours run through August 16th.
A fun summer exhibition is taking place at Osceola Arts through August 6th. You can escape reality for art play, Florida Sculptures Guild at Osceola Arts. This exhibit emphasizes the need for play in our lives. You'll explore a world of colorful excitement and contemporary art created by members of the Florida Sculptures Guild. The exhibition is free, so go to osceolaarts.org to see the hours.
So many things that you can do to get away from the summer heat, go inside and enjoy some really beautiful art.
It's Orange County, lots going on.
Yeah, so much to see and do. Yeah. That wraps up this week of events. If you have one you'd like to share with us for next month, send us an email at cafe@ocfl.net. I'm Allison Godlove.
And I'm Clarence Reynolds. Remember to join us next week to see what's new and exciting in your community.